At the current price point, Andy, I do like the Pirates, and I'll explain why. I don't think there's huge edges on the MLB board today, but I really think when you break this game down from all angles, there is some value on the Pirates with Skeens at plus money. So I do think people are looking at this game and sort of looking at the pitching being even. I disagree with that. Paul Skeens is an absolute generational talent. And for as good as Freddie Peralta has been this year, really nice season he's having. His ERA is near 3, whips 1.14. It's very solid, but when you put their numbers next to each other, he's not Skeens. He still will give up some fly balls. And the biggest thing I've noticed with Peralta is post All-Star break, command hasn't been quite as good. 12 walks in 19 innings and 4 starts since the All-Star break. I'm not saying he's like going to go in the other direction. I just think that like there's more, when you're talking about Paul Skeens, one of the elite pitchers in the game today, and you put Freddie Peralta next to him, Skeens is still the better option. Now, what I think goes a little bit unnoticed here because of how good the Brewers have been is the fact that these two bullpens are very, very equal. If you look at their numbers, if you were to cover, Tokyo Brandon loves to say this, but it's a great point that he makes on our daily show. If you were to cover the two names and put the bullpen numbers right next to each other, they'd be almost identical. And that's the thing. Even with Bednar going to the Yankees, the Pirates kind of have some sneaky good bullpen arms. And the Brewers, they haven't always needed their bullpen during this run, but they have logged quite a few leverage innings, having won 10 games in a row. So let's acknowledge what the Brewers have done. 11-game win streak in July. They've rattled off 10 straight to start August. It's very impressive. They are absolutely one of the top teams in Major League Baseball. But if we're just looking at today, who's winning today's game? We got Paul Skeens, and the two bullpens are relatively even. The Pirates have a better WRC plus against right-handed pitching. I just think that getting Skeens at plus 115, plus 120 is the value here. Is it going to make my client card? No. But if we're just talking about what I think the best move in this game is, it's not trying to get in that total 6.5. I think is a pretty sharp number. So I'd look for the Pirates plus money in what I truly believe is more of a coin flip type game.
Well, the strategist is asking me for team totals. I like the Brewers under 3.5. I know they've been red hot. I mean, these numbers from Skeens are just absolutely insane. He had one game, he gave up 4 runs to Colorado. That was at Colorado. I mean, balls flying. But the games around that, 0 against Cincy, 0 against Arizona, 0 against Detroit. I mean, Adam, he's unbelievable. So, yeah, you want a team total for me? Brewers in a very, very low scoring game, and you're right. That just gives the Pirates an even better chance with this low totals. There's only 6 runs in the game.
Sure.
Yeah, you might be 4-2 or 3-2, something like that going in late. So good breakdown on that. Adam, you came on last second. Thank you so much. It's $5 Tuesday. Tell everyone what you have up.
Yeah, I've got a baseball play, 4%er. Hit my 5% MLB play last night. I've been on a really good run, 14-3 the last week. If I'm going back to June 1st, 101, 68, and 3, that's 59.8%, plus 73.68 units. That number sounds big, but, April and May were down for me, Andy. So, you kind of got to ride out the peaks and the valleys. April and May didn't go as well. June and July were great. We're off to a great start in August. Just try to win again today, and I've got a baseball play that I really like, going for, I think, 5 straight MLB winners off of the 5% win with the Rays last night. So a spot I like, and it's only $5. So, I could think of worse ways to spend $5, Andy.
Right? I'll probably find one and spend $5 on something stupid later today. So, all right, Adam Trigger, everybody, go grab that $5 play in MLB. Thank you so much for joining us, and continued success. Let's have a big August, man.